This is how I'd be sitting on the toilet after having 3 Crunchwrap Supremes from Taco Bell. Sweetheart, let me get one more rep of broken knees, please. Sweetheart, let me get 10 sets of, oh, daddy, stop.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
And I'm starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym culture, which at its core in America is rooted in white supremacy because it wants every—
Yeah, you're a fucking
Mossad agent. There's no way.
We know you're a CIA psyop gang. You're not fooling none of us. You guys shouldn't be going to the gym. You know it's
Racist.
right. The gym is rooted in
White supremacy.
You didn't even try, bro. Come on. Really? You can be more believable than that. Holy shit. Shut up
Before I call your handler, okay?
More women's only gyms. More of that. I don't care, men, you can have your gym too. I don't want to be there. I want to be at the girls' gym where everyone's awesome.
It's called a home gym. As a matter of fact, you know what happens when a man is not in the gym to assist or spot you? This.
And my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a...
He has dreamed about this his whole life. Oh!
I thought that you was with me, everybody out the know I love the way you do it to me, babe. Know you thinking about when you was with the babe. Probably end up with a suck nigga who ain't really real. A nigga.
Even the fridge is calling and telling you to get back in the kitchen.
What the fuck?
Ferguson draws level. Here's a Hail Mary of a shot that...
Why did he bust by the end? Dude, I don't know what's funnier. The announcer climaxing or the goalie dead ass hugging the goalpost. The goalie had 3 freaking business days to save the goal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for this next clip, let's look at the most memorable moments in women's sports, because women's sports is peak comedy.
Okay, Hunter? Okay. Take a video if you take a video.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Professional Dishwashers League. And we already have an attack by Blue Chick. And the keeper! What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1v1 situation. Look at those sexy moves. Never mind, some high-level skills by female Pinaldo.
We see a shot, saved, but the net is open. How do you miss that? And they want equal pay. Somgill has the ball. Ooh, saved by the crossbar, and the defender saves it. Only in Dishwashers League, the defender can become the keeper.
White Chick sends a pass. What a genius goalkeeper. Look at this shit. Men park the bus, women park the plane.
And the crazy thing is, the announcer is spot on. They still want and still demand equal pay.
So you may have heard that the women's national team is getting part of the men's World Cup winnings, but why? Don't worry, I have the answers for you. So since the men reached the round of 16 before being eliminated by Belgium, they'll receive about $15 million in prize money. But that gets equally split between the men's and women's teams. 20% goes to US Soccer and the other 80% goes to the players, which means about $246,000 will go to each of the 26 players on the men's team and whichever the 26 players that get selected for the women's team to play in the World Cup in Brazil next year, assuming the women qualify, which we assume they will. This is all because the new CBA that US Soccer signed back in 2022 evenly splits prize money. Now, before anyone says anything about this being unfair, we'll see the roles reversed for the women next year when they qualify and win in their respective World Cup. So let's say the women's team makes another run for the championship to add to the 4 they already have, humble brag, the US men's team will also get paid for their success. It goes both ways. So when you play for US Soccer and perform well, everybody wins.
This makes absolutely no sense. You should not get prize money for a tournament that you did not participate in. What the hell are we, 3, where everybody gets a participation trophy? Real life does not work like that.
You didn't need a spot for that.
Oh, never does.
Reach harder. That's all you do. Reach harder without me and you're fine.
You did not need a spot for that.
Oh, yo. That move was crazy.
Where does he even learn that?
That's what I'm wondering. What is Spike 17? Oh, yo, he's out there breaking ankles. I'm not gonna lie, I could never play soccer, bro. It's so hard. Wow. Good kick. He's out there frying them. Somebody in the comments said playing against girls BTW. I mean, he's still frying, you know what I mean? He would probably be doing this to the guys too, I can't lie. That's a good save. Oh wait, that's a live ball. Oh, I did not know that. I don't really know the rules of soccer like that.
This reminds me of the time where we used to play the girls' football team in flip-flops. And bro, those girls are way older than those boys. Guys, remember the time where those under 18 boys actually beat the women's national team?
It's the 100-meter dash championships. The moment these women have been training their whole lives for.
Are trans women men?
Yes.
Would you marry a trans woman?
No, because my girlfriend is not a trans woman and I'd only marry my girlfriend.
Dude, if you were single, let's just say it that way.
I'm sorry, that's literally logically impossible. I'm sorry, I couldn't even imagine a hypothetical where I lived without my girlfriend.
Okay, before you met your girlfriend, would you?
Before I met my girlfriend? There was no before I met my girlfriend.
Obviously, this disciple of the soy is avoiding. Translation, what he meant to say was no. Now, Jesse Lee Peterson, what do we have to say about these types of people?
Are you feminine? Do you see yourself as a feminine man?
Some things, yeah. I think femininity is beautiful and anybody can be feminine.
You think a man is beautiful when he's feminine?
In certain ways.
Like, I've never seen a beautiful feminine man. In what ways?
Just takes care of themselves and likes to look pretty and nice and just likes to take care of themselves and they care about things.
No, a feminine man is a weak man because he's a woman. He's a beta.
No, he's not, Jesse.
Yeah, he's a beta.
No, he's not.
He is a beta.
This is one of the biggest problems with many libs and disciple of the soys, is that they're so sensitive. They get offended by everything. They always want to ruin the fun, like this.
Look at what happened on the 4th of July. Here, we got 8 Army helicopters decided to do this awesome flyover.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I mean, you can't beat it, especially for America's 250th birthday. Those beaches are going to be packed. And we're hoping, you know, pending a few different variables, we're going to try and stay safe, but we're hoping to really give them a show and try and get as low as feasibly possible.
Yeah, look, a couple 27, 28-year-old Apache pilots decided that they were just going to fly over a beach, over the water, to do some America stuff. And 99% of the people on the beach were like, yeah, this is awesome. They thought it was the coolest thing ever. But then you got some anonymous fat lib who couldn't even put their name on the complaint, complained about it to the Army, and then all 8 of these pilots get suspended for it. Thankfully, Pete Hegseth got wind of this and reversed everything this morning. Then Sean Parnell, the Assistant Secretary of Defense, tweeted out, effective immediately, the suspension of all South Carolina pilots has been lifted. Carry on, Patriots. But look at the response from liberals who thought the suspension was like somehow the right move. One of my favorite beta males on the internet, Brian Krasenstein, tweeted out, for the MAGA folks who are pissed off at the pilot suspension, here are the reasons why. And then he proceeds to list like a bunch of safety concerns. Powerful rotor wash can blast sand, shells, and debris into people. Except they're over the water, and there isn't even rotor wash on the water. That's because they're too high for that. But then there's also a ton of people cheering, though. He went on, beach umbrellas, towels, and other loose items can become dangerous projectiles. Yeah, I don't see any of that happening either, dude. Extremely loud noise can cause discomfort or hearing. Oh, Brian, were your widow ears hurt?
Genuinely, one of the most peak news reporters I've ever seen. If this dude was on CNN, aka fake news, I'll watch it every single day. You know, the left are truly disgusting. These people make me sick.
Guns aren't necessary. No.
Wait for it.
What can I use against a rapist or someone that wants to come and break into my home and murder me?
A knife.
A knife, if they have a gun, because criminals don't follow law.
Okay, well, if there was no guns, your rapist wouldn't have a gun.
That's not how it works. Drugs are illegal.
Okay, and people still do drugs, so why?
You just literally dissolved your own argument.
No, sis. No, sis.
What do you think about white men?
I think it's just the term white man, just immediate turn off.
What do you think of black men?
Love.
Do you think it's racist to, by default, not like white men?
I mean, I don't think so, because I think there's a difference between like racism and that's an interesting question.
It is an interesting question.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, I don't dislike, but there is like nervous feeling. I don't know.
So if you met someone who said that they get nervous around black men and that they've had bad experiences with black men, would you still consider that racist?
Ooh, yeah, I see your point.
Wow. They're actually learning for once. And guys, most of the time it's not like this, because usually it always ends up like this.
Anti-porn activist, as a matter of fact.
What's your favorite anti-porn? Is it people's ants?
I don't have an answer to that question. I won't even repeat it. It's so offensive. Your mother would be very ashamed that you're doing this kind of work.
I do have a psychology degree.
Can you relay to me your biggest takeaway from college?
It does take men longer to grow their frontal lobe. It's true.
You learned that in psychology, or you learned that from like an Instagram post?
It's from psychology.
This almost seems like something you would learn in like freshman intro to psychology, but you have a bachelor's degree in psychology. So what I'm looking for is, I'm assuming there's some more like higher level advanced conceptual thing that you learned in psychology that you could relay to us.
You know, being empathetic to other people, listening to them, and identifying certain mental like illnesses or conditions are a little bit sooner.
So empathy,
empathy,
detecting mental illnesses.
Yep.
And so, okay, I dropped out of City College. I am aware of empathy. I can spot to some degree mental illness in people, and I didn't study psychology, by the way. But I'm looking for something. I mean, when you get your bachelor's degree in psychology, that means you've taken some advanced classes in psychology. You've taken, I mean, that's your major, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's some psychology principles. What can you relay to us in terms of what you learned?
Guys, this is what it looks and sounds like when you have artificial intelligence doing all your homework and assignments. Dude, why is Brian looking at me like I taught her this? She learned this from TikTok University.
Women obviously have a higher capacity for empathy than men. But that empathy can be manipulated into giving empathy for people who don't deserve it. And that's a problem. And they can be manipulated into doing things that are not in their best interest. And that's why, Greg, I want our audience to consider amending the 19th Amendment.
Really?
Now I'm not saying, no, whoa, women, I'm not saying I don't want you to vote. I'm just saying not for the important stuff.
Yeah.
No, but let me hear me out. No. You can still vote. No. There's plenty of there's plenty of things for you to still vote for. America's Got Talent, Dancing with the Stars, the school board, Employee of the Month at Whole Foods. There's plenty for you to still get excited about and vote. I'm just saying for the big stuff, leave it to the less suicidal, empathetic humans, men.
And what makes this video clip more interesting? Guys, even the women are agreeing with him, and he's 100% spot on because women vote with their feelings, and this next clip is the perfect example.
You being a Trumpy.
Wait, so what is your mind, what assumption is your mind creating?
Because even like before today, I'm maybe drunk and I may be talking out my ass right now, but even before today, like people were always saying like, oh, you're a Trumpy.
Yeah, but like, what is that conclusion? What conclusion?
Like to me, I know a lot of people say like, oh, like you can't let politics get into your friendship.
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of the...
We don't entertain terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Did you just call me a terrorist? Did you just call me a terrorist?
You got it.
How am I a terrorist? How am I a terrorist?
She wants to be left alone.
How am I a terrorist?
Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
She wants to be left alone.
Do you condone her actions right there?
I don't condone your actions at all.
Do you condone her
I don't
actions?
conduct your actions.
Okay, tough guy. Thank you. We're gonna go get the mic.
Please walk away. This is pride. If you don't have it realized, you're like very
Well, this is something called, and you can say it with me, public property, right? It's public property. Say, ready? Sound it out. Public property.
I'm not as ignorant as you are.
Okay, but
I'm not brainwashed as much. No, I'm not.
What is public property?
Not me. I'm standing my ground. Have a good day. And you
have
too.
a good day. Let's get the mic. All right, we're good.
Guys, I don't think I've ever been more confused in my entire life. And bro, you should sue that feminist bumbleclut for defamation. And guys, isn't it crazy that liberals and feminists are like, we're the party of equality, peace, love, and tranquility? Well, seems like we're all highly mistaken. And guys, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.